If I can just be real with you for a second, um, there's gonna come this season in your life where you just gotta focus on you, right? And this is not just for the single people. This isn't just for the people that's alone. This is for the people that's in relationships. This is for the people that are married. This is for the people that were children. There's gonna come this season in your life, this season of isolation, this season where you still got priorities. You still got to do things that matter. You still got to take care of other people, maybe, but that also means that you got to take care of you. But you got to spend more time with yourself than you probably ever have before. And I'll be honest, that season of isolation is lonely. It's probably one of the most depressing things that a person can go through. It's dark some days and heavy to others. And it's the thoughts, it's the reflections, it's the things that you think about when it's just you. That has you like, man, I got so much I need to think about, so much I need to work on, so much I need to address in my life. And until I deal with some of these things in my life, how can my life ever change? And it's as dark and as scary and as hard as it is, if you truly want to be the person that you keep saying you want to be, there's gonna come a time in your life where you're gonna have to stop focusing on everything and everybody else just a little bit less and say, this is my season to just focus on me. Let's go.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Quite literally. Will Tidwell, a younger gentleman.
I wish I didn't have this big heart. People just do nothing but hurt me. Anybody can dream the dream. Anybody can have a goal, but see,
You're gonna be a neighborhood hero. You just keep shining, young king.
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Will Z Tidwell, Speak Up Z. You are now tuned into the episode of Speak Up Z, the podcast. And I'll probably talk about real things with real people. And I think the opening explains it just how it is that there's going to come this season in your life where, man, you just got to focus on you. And I'm currently going through that season right now. What's about me? Healing from things that I don't even want to admit that are broken. Dealing with things that I've been putting on the back burner for so long. Talking about things that I walked around pretending didn't even exist. Coming back from things in my life that should have killed me forever. Trying to be a better person. Trying to actually think before I just up and do shit. Trying to further my life along, right? Trying to improve my life. And I think that for anybody else out there that feels that way and thinks about that's something that they're trying to do with their own life. A lot of people ask me, man, but how do I do it? Well, I think the number one thing is finally just admitting and giving in and agreeing to just say, I need a minute for me. I need a minute in a season, in a moment in my life where I'm just locked in on me. No matter what your relationship status is, no matter what you're going through, no matter who you connected to, you can still love those people. You can still be there for those people. You can still live your life. All that means for real is to just spend a little more intentional time worried about you. Figuring out who you are, man. Figuring out what makes you happy. Figuring out how to change your life, how to improve your life, how to do some things differently in your life, how to not be the same person that you were the year before going into the new year of your life. Like it's just intentional time asking yourself hard questions that we run from. Thinking about things in our life that we try to forget. And as uncomfortable and as hard and as depressing and as lonely as it can be to just focus on you. I really do believe that the reward on the other side of it makes it so worth it. And the person that you become the people that you had to put on the back burner, the people that you had to do a little bit less for, or the people that you had to say no to for a while, if they really love you, they'll appreciate you even more when they see how much you've changed and how much you've improved from just having a moment in your life where you just focused on you. And again, if they can understand that, then I think it makes you even think about, why do you have certain people in your life? Because I'll tell you something that I've learned, the more I spent this time just reflecting and being to myself, is that if I want people in my life that know how to effectively communicate and express themselves and respect me enough to at least let me know what's going on instead of leaving me in the dark, then I have to be better at communicating. I have to be better at expressing myself and saying what's on my heart, even though it's uncomfortable. And I can't get mad at other people when they struggle to communicate and open up, because I struggle with it too. I just struggle with it in different ways. And people are so quick to say, but you speak for a living. How can you be somebody that struggles to open up and to say things? I said, because it's different when you're performing and speaking to an audience you never met versus having to be vulnerable and be open with somebody that knows you the most. That's hard. And so I want people in my life that value me enough to communicate, that respect me enough to communicate, that trust me enough to open up. But for me to expect that and want that from people, I got to be better too. And I honestly don't think that was something I could ever really realize and come to terms with if I didn't finally just slow down and put the distractions to the side and stop trying to run from the things I know I need to deal with and face, and stop trying to keep my mind off those things. If I never just dealt with it, I would have never realized that thing about myself that makes me happy or that I need in my life. And so all I'm saying is that for the person that wants to improve their life, that wants their life to be better, that wants some things to change in their life, that wants to get deeper with themselves and understand themselves better, and want a better relationship with God, or want a better relationship with their family, or want a better relationship with the ones that they love, or whatever it is. I think there may have to be a season where you just focus on you, so you can figure out why you lack in this area, or why do you struggle with this, or why are you this way? Why is it hard for you to open up? Why is it hard for you to communicate? Why is it hard for you to focus? Why has it taken you so long to do something you said you were going to do 5 years ago? Like, having to sit with yourself and answer the questions you've been running from will make you realize so much about yourself. And I think that's why most people are afraid to be alone. Because again, I've said this so many times, the conversations you have, the thoughts that you hear in your head, and they can be so loud and so intimidating, it's hard to turn them off. But sometimes that's what we need, because it forces us to have no choice but to be better people. Or you're going to be fighting with them demons so much, you'll never be at peace. And you deserve to have peace, but it may come a season where you have to just focus on you for a while. I just hope you do it. Love you, man. Peace.
Hey, what's up? This is Will Z Tidwell with SpeakUPZee. And I just want to take a quick second just to thank you for tuning in to this latest episode of SpeakUPZee the podcast. And my only goal with this platform is to motivate you, inspire you, and educate you around all things life, business, and mental health, whether it's myself or me bringing on a special guest. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. We don't ask for any type of monetary gains or anything like that. The best thing you could do for us is just like and subscribe to the channel. Until next week, we'll see y'all later. Peace.